afternoon, community that spins vinyl records. At least I believe that's what you all do out there. Went on a dig yesterday morning, so we'll show you what's not in my red bag because I did not go to Lunchbox, but I will show you what's in my tote bag here. All right, let's see what we have. So we swung into Noble Records, and I hadn't been in there in a few weeks. Hadn't been up there since the sale, actually, the big 2-year anniversary. So finally got up there, and Dylan was not there. He was at home. But I found a few good records. The first record I found was Ravi Shankar Improvisations and theme from Panther Pancali. And the thing that sold me on picking this one up is the fact that you have Gary Peacock on the stand-up bass and Louis Hayes on drums on some of this. And this is a 1962 mono pressing on World Pacific. I believe that's the year on this one. Really dig Ravi Shankar, and I try to pick up usually any records I find from him because they're normally very cheap, and this was cheap. So, and in the record's in pristine shape. So yeah, that was that one first, and then keeping in the Indian traditional theme, I found this record, and I don't find a lot of records on the None Such Explorer series, but this one was there. Sarangi, The Voice of 100 Colors. Very, very happy to find this. I spun this yesterday. This is a wonderful record. This is going to get a lot of spins. I really, really like how the tabla comes in later in the tracks. So you got Ram Niranjan on Sarangi, you got Mahapurush Misra on tabla, and Shirosh Gaur on Tampura. Instrumental music of North India. Yeah, this is a fantastic album. This is an original from the 60s. I can't remember the exact year, but this really get the cool None Such Explorer series label. And yeah, the vinyl's in fantastic shape. This was really, really cheap. So happy to find that. You really can't go wrong with anything in this series for sure. Great record. And then this was in there that had been in the blues section for a few weeks, so I decided to pick it up. It's Fred McDowell, Keep Your Lamp Trimmed and Burning on Our Hooli. This was released in 1973. One of my favorite vocalists and guitarists of the blues. Yeah, Fred McDowell. This has got some great stuff on it. By and By, good stuff. Had Johnny Woods fills in on harmonica in a few places as well. But happy to pick that one up. I don't have a whole lot of blues, so that's a nice addition. And then I decided to save this record off the wall. It had been in there. It was there for the sale, and as crazy as it was in Noble Records that morning, nobody bought this record. I think they were turned off by the condition of the cover, which is understandable. But it was funny, I was actually texting back and forth with Jim and talked about this record and how I see it fairly frequently in shops, but prices on originals are going nuts. There's one guy on eBay that has it for $1,000 right now, which is, he puts high prices on everything though, which is nuts. But then there's shops out in LA that have like 2 copies. They want, I think, $300 and $400, things like that. So this was a lot cheaper than that, substantially. And that's an original of the Stooges from 1969. This is one of the Pittman pressings on Elektra. Well-loved copy, but the record is VG plus in a lot of places. So cover obviously is like, there's no split seams, but you have a heck of a lot of ring wear, and a little bit of writing, very faint writing on the back. But other than that, happy to have it. I have a Netherlands reissue that sounds really good. That's dead mint. So, but to have an original of one of the best freaking records that's really started punk rock. Yeah, I Want to Be Your Dog I love that freaking song. It's just a killer. It's just a killer. So that was a big one there. And then I needed to pick up some sleeves, so I swung into Repo, which is right near my house, like 2 minutes from my house, and was just going to get some sleeves, but this was on the wall. Dead Kennedy's Bedtime for Democracy. Not an original pressing, but this is I think a 1997 press, but it comes with everything that the original pressing did. It's a gatefold. This is in pretty nice shape, and it does have the original newspaper article, Which Doctors Fail, Patient Dies. I guess that might be Aaron Rodgers here in a few days. But yeah, found that bad boy. So yeah, that's what we got in the old tote bag. Short video. Crazy auctions going on right now at Angry Mom, and gotten a few so far, but the madness starts up in a few hours. I hope you're all well out there. Peace.